so time to talk Southern Footy League, boys. The Prez, Craig Warman, joins us. An absolute boil-over on the weekend, mate. Flagstaff Hill for the first time in 7 years. Not a chance to play in the grand final.
Not a chance at all. They got eliminated, so the reign is over.
Yeah, Morford Vale, just too good for them?
Yeah, they did. They took the bull by the horns, come out, kicked four goals in the first quarter, in with the breeze, held Flagstaff Hill goalless, and end result, they finished up winning the game.
So what's been the big turnaround for Morford Vale? I mean, they only just scrapped into the five and the final, should I say, and they've really just come of age.
Well, we said that during the year that with the list that they've got, they should be playing far better football. Right. Now that they've been able to get a bit of continuity, injuries have been fixed up.
Yep.
They're just getting that nice little run, and of course, same sort of thing last year. They went all the way to the grand final and were knocked off by Flaggies.
See, I wouldn't have thought that they were in bad form. I thought that we spoke about Morford Vale quite a few times during the year where they were close. They were around the mark. They were never got hammered by anybody. They were just lurking all the time. So,
Yep.
like you say, they've probably just come good at the right time. If you can get your list right
Yep.
at the right end of the year, you're a big chance to win the GF, and that's where they are at the minute.
Well, exactly, and the three sides that are left, any one of them could win it.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, mate, before we get to the three sides, I know we're talking about Flaggies, but they have been a phenomenal club for an extended period of time. So I think everybody's relieved that there's something different. But I think we have to acknowledge how powerful they've been for 6 or 7 years, or probably longer, but at least that 6-year period where they kept winning the grand final.
Yeah, very much so, and it will continue because they've still got two sides. The B grade are in a preliminary final this weekend, and a good chance to go through to the grand final, and a couple of their junior sides as well. So there's still going to be a Flagstaff Hill presence, and of course, we'll touch about a little bit later, but the girls' side of the Flagstaff Hill Footy Club is just as strong, and they'll be playing in grand finals as well.
That's fantastic.
How much does this hurt Noarlunga, mate? How much does getting pumped by 6 goals or whatever hurt?
Sorry, who beat them?
Ranella.
Ranella.
11-7. Noarlunga
Sorry,
5-6.
Teams Ranella again, just all
Yours and
year.
mine.
You've jumped on.
Yours and mine.
Yeah, you've jumped on. You've jumped on. Off code like that, mate. Bang.
But he's always been a black and white man.
That's right.
Please.
That's right.
Give credit where credit's due. But look, in saying that, that wasn't a true indication of the game. At three-quarter time, there's only 4 points in it.
Okay.
Tough game to lose, though.
It is a tough game to lose.
A lot of defensive, a lot of running, a lot of chasing, and
it was- it was just-
now. They've got to come up against a side that's pumped and ready to go.
Yeah, very much so. And again, that could be their Achilles heel.
Yeah.
They'll get Nathan Schultz back this week from suspension, and that'll be a good fill-up for them.
Yeah.
But gee, it was a hard grind against Ranella for 3 quarters, and it would have taken a fair bit out of the petrol tank.
Because you quite often see that the team that plays for that, the qualifying to go, or should I say, go into the grand final, and the side that loses has, it's hard to recover. You've been, obviously it's a tough game, and you're playing a team that's just had a good win.
They're on
and they're on song, and it's you quite often see that the favourite doesn't win.
So Saturday, mate, Noarlunga, Morford Vale, Bryce Oval. What are you thinking?
Again, it'll be one of those games. It'll be a slug for probably 3 quarters. And I just think, with what Anna was alluding to previously, they might have just spent a little bit too much in the petrol tank. I think Morford Vale are running a little bit easier than what the Noarlunga are at the moment.
Not sure about that. They've been up there all year. I mean, we're
have.
now pumping them on one game here. We're
No.
saying, well, you got knocked off by 37 points.
You would have done a lot.
I get you.
You would have done a lot of chasing when you lose by 6 goals.
Yeah,
a lot of
This
chasing.
time of the year, mate, Anna, come on.
It's true.
They've been fit enough.
Yeah.
I just think they've been up there with Ranella for most of the year.
Oh, that's what I said.
Mate, we've spoken about them every week, saying how good they are. Now we're jumping off.
Well, in a 2-horse race, it's a 50-50 bet, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Noarlunga can certainly win the game. There's no doubt about that. But I just think the work that they had to do last week, the fact that Morford Vale in the end had a reasonably comfortable win, is going to stand them in good stead.
Might be a few
And
more
a confidence win because
tickets.
they've knocked off Flaggies.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, one of them's got to get through to face
do you-
Ranella, I suppose. No, I don't care, mate, because Ranella already through.
It was fantastic chatting to Ryan O'Donnell last week, the coach of the Cove. for the president of the association, must be very happy that some of the clubs are getting these really good coaches and locking them away for 2-3 years, which helps stabilise other teams in the competition that obviously didn't make the top group, but.
Very much so, and when you look at what Ray's been able to do at the Cove, Michael Hamby coming from Sandford last year to coach Morphle Vale this year. Josh Thorless is coach of Noarlunga. So we're getting that ex-league quality coming into the league, and again, when you look at what we've been able to produce over a long period of time now, it's all looking good for the Southern Footy League.
Yeah,
I want to digress just for a minute and talk about the juniors that have come through the Southern Footy League. Last night the Magarey Medal, of course, was on. A couple of under-16 lads, mate. Is it Benny Barrett and Phoenix Hargraves? Have I got that?
Yep, that's right.
Both under-16 boys that have come through the Southern Footy League.
Yep, Betty played at Happy Valley.
Yep.
And now playing under-16s at SASS. And Phoenix Hargraves come from Brunella.
Yeah.
Benny Barrett won the under-16 medal, and Phoenix came second.
And
it's pretty good.
Of course, another Port Adelaide Magarey medal. That was fantastic. Aaron Young.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's playing for the North at the minute. But anyway, I'll come back.
Shocking. But it was great for the young lad to actually say how much he loved his time at Happy Valley and how much that really helped him develop his football, of course, along with his father and his family. But it was just nice to hear twice in two presentations that they made reference to their local Southern Football League clubs.
Watch out for his younger brother.
Is that right?
Okay. Ando wants to keep talking about the Magarey medal because we'll get to his in a minute. But we'll move on quickly, mate. Hey, Ranella versus Noarlunga in the reserves. That was a pretty good game.
It was.
Came down to the last kick and Noarlunga could have got it.
Very much so. And, Ranella hadn't scored a goal until just before three-quarter time.
It's still like Freo and the Bulldogs.
Exactly the same scenario. They just kept chipping away, and it came down 30 seconds to go. Ranella hit the front. The ball's bounced in the centre. It's kicked down towards Noarlunga's goal. The siren goes, and the Noarlunga bloke takes the mark. Sorry, mate, it was after the siren. And they finished up losing by a point. So the old shoe boys weren't too happy.
No. It's been some exciting footy going around.
It has been.
Yeah.
All right, Sunday, the women's grand final.
Yeah, women's
Sunday.
grand final.
Ranella Flagstaff Hill, Sunday.
Yeah, in the seniors. Ranella, you'd probably think would win that one. Flagstaff Hill have won the last two, beating Ranella in one of those. I think the Wine Fly's a pretty good thing in that particular game. Of course, in the under-17s, you've got Christie's Beach and Port Noarlunga. And in the under-14s, you have Ranella and Flaggies again as well.
Well, big weekend.
Well, big weekend for Ranella. And of course, our main man, Bill Threadgold's had a bit of back surgery yesterday, Monday.
Cheerio,
so big cheerio to Bill and the Wine Flies, doing great things with his support as well. Always good to have you in, mate. Southern Footy, they're going to be a ripping weekend of footy. Get down and support your team. Stay with us. Still plenty to come.